What's good, everybody? It's your boy Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. This is Laker Talk with Big Baby here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications for each and every podcast regarding Laker-related breaking news, specialist podcast, and so much more. In today's show, we're going to talk about what do the Lakers get for the grade during this offseason and Summer League. But Laker Nation, roll that intro.
I'm here to be an all-time great.
You're now rocking with the best.
Purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow, purple yellow.
The Lakers repeat back-to-back titles.
Welcome to the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Oh, he's smoking hot.
The latest Laker news.
Another great Showtime feed.
The greatest Lakers show.
This is going to be legendary for a long time.
This is the Big Baby Jonathan Sports Podcast.
Lakers all day.
Go Lakers!
Hello and welcome to Laker Talk with Big Baby. I'm Big Baby here from Big Baby Sports. We're going to talk about the Lakers grade. What do I give them during this offseason so far? I give them an A+. You know why? Let me tell you why I give them an A+. Lakers had some acquisitions during this offseason. Gabe Vincent, he came from the Miami Heat, undrafted player. Miami picked him up after Sacramento cut him. Miami took a flyer on him, and they took a chance on him, and look what he did. He showed heart, desire, passion. He could play that defense on a nightly basis. I like Gabe Vincent's game. He's going to complement LeBron really well because Gabe Vincent creates his own shots, and LeBron plays well with players that create their own shots. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, he's a great three-point per shooter. So I like that. It's going to fit what we need, and it's going to bring toughness. You know what I mean? Gabe Vincent's really good, talented, love his game. He's going to bring excellent toughness to this Laker team. And also, Jackson Hayes. I like the signing of Jackson Hayes. That's an A+ for me and an A+ for the Gabe Vincent signing. Let me tell you why. Jackson Hayes is going to work wonders for us. He should actually start with his athleticism, his wingspan, his desire to block shots, run the floor, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And I like his defensive intensity, blocking shots, run the floor. He's like JaVale McGee, but a more athletic version of JaVale McGee with his wingspan, blocking shots, running the floor. Him and, I feel like LeBron's going to play great with him, along with D'Lo's going to play great with them. Jackson Hayes' defense is going to turn up with AD. If AD and Jackson Hayes play together, that defense is going to be great. If LeBron gets beat on the back end, you got Jackson Hayes to help. You know what I mean? So I like that signing for Jackson Hayes. He's going to bring defense. He's going to bring pressure. And Darvinham's going to have him play defense. He doesn't score as much, but his game is really blocking shots, running the floor, dunking. And that's what we need. He's going to bring energy, and that's what we need, So I'm looking forward to seeing him. He's young. He's young. He's in his 20s. I like it. I like the signing. So that gets a good grade for me. And here's the thing I want to get into real quick before I move on to Austin Reeves re-signing with the Lakers. Yesterday, everybody re-signed with the Lakers. Official re-signed with the Lakers. Everybody signed with the Lakers. A couple other people re-signed with us. Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves. But D'Lo re-signed wasn't announced. That's having me thinking. Does that mean the Lakers are going to trade D'Lo? Or, it's like I know a lot of people say, oh, some players don't sign their contracts to get back from overseas. But when LeBron was a Laker, he signed his contract. And Rob Pelinka went to where he was at. He signed the contract, and that was that. But for D'Lo not to resign or not to sign his contract or not announce it kind of has me speculating and has me wondering, did we reach an agreement with him? Usually it would have been quick. Even if I see a lot of people announce the signing or they re-sign, and then a week later they sign the contract. So to me, I feel like something's going on behind the scenes we don't know about, but it's okay. Whatever happens, happens. But that's just a thought. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below about that. You know what I mean? And we re-signed Austin Reeves yesterday. I like the re-signing. He's a Laker for life. I like it. He's going to start this year, and he even said he wants to be Laker for life. And I like the re-signing of him, the passion that he brings, the toughness. And we took a chance on him, undrafted player, and he's proven a lot of people wrong. He's going to prove a lot of people wrong, and I like it. Shout out to Austin Reeves for coming back. I'm proud of him for being a Laker. And Taurean Prince, love the signing from him. He's going to bring toughness, grit, tenacity, desire, everything that we need. He's 3 and D player that we need. 3 and D player that we need. So I like the signing of him. I think he's going to come off the bench, to be honest with you. And I feel like he's going to bring that toughness, veteran leadership with these young guys. Because we got a lot of young guys on this roster. You know what I mean? So I really, 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 really want to see Taurean Prince just show what it takes. He's been in this league so many years, and he'll bring that. He'll show him, And I think Taurean Prince is going to work wonders for AD, LeBron. I think it's going to be a collective unit with him. You know what I mean? So I like the signing of him. He's a great 3-point shooter, and I think he's going to bring toughness. I think he's going to play defense. I think he's going to hit perimeter shots. I think that's what we lacked last year, perimeter shot making. And he's great at perimeter shot making, 3-pointer. To me, in my personal opinion, he kind of has that KCP type of vibe with the defense, playing great, a 3 and D wing. I like it. So shout out to Taurean Prince for being a Laker. And let me see. Oh, another signing that happened yesterday too, officially. Cam Reddish. Same thing. He's a young up-and-coming talent. And here's the thing, guys. Jackson Hayes, Rui Hachimura, and Cam Reddish were all in the draft. They were just one pick from each other. 7, 8, 9. So all those 3 players we got in the draft a couple years ago. Now we got them as Lakers, and that's crazy. Lakers are getting talent around here, man. They're getting talent, and it's great to see that all this talent that we have with the free agency around there and just all this stuff that the Lakers are doing is starting to gear up for the LeBron era to be over. I think this is his last year, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, I think LeBron's in his last year with the Lakers, and I feel like that's okay, and I'm okay with that. So if we want to go young next year, I'm okay. Or not this year, but next year, if you want to rebuild, I'm okay with it, But we'll see what happens on that front. And like I said, Cam Reddish is a beast. Great 3 and D wing, could shoot the perimeter really well and slash the lane. And I like his game. We really, really, really covered him when he was on the Knicks and the Hawks. We were trying to trade for him a couple years ago. Didn't pan out. Now we got him. Now I want to see him play like he did in New York and Atlanta on this Laker team. I want to see this same Cam Reddish that's very talented, very high motor on the defensive end, both sides of the ball. Darvin Ham's going to put work. He's going to preach defense to Cam Reddish. He's going to preach defense to Jackson Hayes. The list goes on and on. So I want to see this young group of talent that we have put together on the court. I want to see this team fight for each other, and get the chemistry early. Because if we get the chemistry early, we already have chemistry with Rui Hachimura, which we re-signed him yesterday. He's a great talent. Shout out to Rob Plinkett for getting Rui Hachimura, for Kendrick Nunn. He's a very great talent, and he's going to be his own player. Rui Hachimura is going to develop into his own player. He's very talented. He kind of closed out games for us in the playoffs last year. Game 1 in Memphis, Game 4 in LA. List goes on and on. So I like this Rui Hachimura signing, and it's looking like we're gonna build around, if AD leaves, if LeBron leaves, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and probably potentially D'Lo if he stays here, and the young guys that we drafted. So we have a great group of talent. We're young, we're hungry. We're gonna show the world why we are gonna be great next season if we can stay healthy. If AD and LeBron James can stay healthy, we can be really good next season, which I think we are going to be really good next season. We're going to be dominant. We're going to be the best team in the West next year. And the young guys are going to show it, with Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, Rui Hachimura, Cam Reddish. And the list goes on. List goes on and on, and Max Christie's going to get thrown in there. You know what I mean? So the Lakers have talent. We gotta go put our talent to use. And yeah, man, that segment for my grade for the Lakers offseason. Now let's switch to Summer League. I've been watching the Summer League, man. Shout out to Max Christie. His game has developed from last year to this Summer League. He got better at driving the lane and creating contact. During the season for the Lakers, he was getting hit and lose the ball, turn the ball over. But now I see he improved on that. He improved on his perimeter defending. I see he improved on his shot making. His 3-point making is good. He facilitates. So he improved on his game. And I feel like if he can translate those areas of his game, turn it into the season for next year, I think he's going to get playing time regardless. But I feel like if he puts the same effort he did in the Summer League into the season, I feel like he's going to be – I feel like he should start next season, to my personal opinion. I know people think I'm crazy. Oh, what about D'Lo? I think D'Lo should come off the bench. I feel like D'Lo should come off the bench and bring the energy off the bench. But if Austin Reeves and Max Christie start, that'd be cool, But I think he has to get the chemistry with Darvin Ham. I feel like – my personal opinion, I feel like Darvin Ham doesn't like to play really that much young guys. He likes to go with the veterans. So Darvin Ham's going to have to improve on that, and I feel like he will. And Max Christie's one of the bright spots so far in the Summer League. Also, Hood Shafino Smith is a bright spot too. He's still young. He has to prove on stop turning the ball over, and he's a great passer. He's a great shot maker. Those are the areas I want him to improve on for coming to the season. I feel like he's going to be more in the G League down in the South Bay Lakers. I think he's going to be on a 2-way contract. I feel like he's going to come up, go back and forth. And I feel like it's going to be one of those things where he'll play probably a couple games during the season, and show his potential. But he's very young. So I feel like we're just going to go to the G League. We'll develop you. Once you're ready, we'll throw you out there. You know what I mean? So, but he's improving really good. I like his shot making, his defense. He's the energy on the wing. He brings the energy and toughness, and he kind of reminds me of Monte Ellis, the way he slashes the lane, So he reminds me of Monte Ellis from Golden State Warriors. The way he's a quick guard, so he goes to the lane hella quick, and he just reminds me of Monte Ellis in that frame, with the shot making too. So he create contact. So I want him to do that during regular season. And the person I think that should make the Lakers 2-way contract is Colin Castleton. He's from Florida. Like his game, he can put his back to the basket. He can facilitate. He kind of reminds me of Ivica Zubac in the way he runs the floor, block shots. He had like 18 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks in the last Summer League game in Sacramento. He can facilitate really well. He's a very up-and-coming big, and I feel like we're going to put him on a 2-way contract. And I feel like that's why the Lakers are not going to sign anybody right now, because I feel like they're going to give him an opportunity, because they gave Jay Huff an opportunity in Summer League, made the 2-way, and then let him go to Washington. Jay Huff is very talented, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have Colin Castleton over Jay Huff any day of the week, And Colin Castleton is very physical, doesn't back down from anybody, and he's very young. He's one of those up-and-coming bigs that you should take a chance on, because he's a very good big that if you give it an opportunity could produce 18 points, 10 rebounds, a couple of blocks. I feel like that's his mold. If he gets in the league, he'll bring that passion, toughness. He won't back down. I saw a play in Summer League where he got the ball at the top of the key, he was backing down. Hood Shafino cut, threw him the ball, layup. And he's a good passer too. So that's the area of his game where he's underrated at his passing ability. And I feel like those are the 3 players that have improved in the Summer League, in my personal opinion. I know you got Cole Swider in there too, but he struggled a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's struggling a little bit, but he's still young. He'll improve. He just got to get some playing time over there in Summer League and the G League. I feel like he's going to be in the G League route this year. I feel like he's going to take a couple more years for him to get the rhythm in the NBA, but he's still talented player out of Syracuse. He's a 3-point specialist, and he needs to play defense. I think that's his areas of the game where he needs to improve on, and I like his game too, but he just needs to improve on the defense side of the ball and facilitate. He needs, pass the ball once in a while. Don't be shooting threes from 30 feet. You know what I mean? He needs to improve on that to get better. and that's okay. He's still young. He's still going to get developed, and I like his nature of the game when it comes to 3-point specialist. Once he hits one, he can get it going on any given night. And I like it. So what do you guys think? Who do you think will make this Laker roster on the Summer League? And let me know. Let me know in the comments. Everybody put your comments in the comment section. What do you guys give the Lakers grade this year? And who do you think is going to make this Lakers roster out of the Summer League? You think someone's going to come out of nowhere to make the roster? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'm your boy, Big Baby. This has been Lakers Talk with Big Baby, man. Everybody have a good, blessed day. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and peace out.